Good evening, family, friends, teachers, support staff, custodial staff, district administration, and Clovis Unified School District board members. Welcome to the Alternative Education graduation. My name is Lori King, and I have the pleasure of being the Learning Director for Gateway High School. I have a few friendly reminders for this event. This theater is small enough for those who wish to take photos to do so from their seat. However, if you wish to approach the stage to get a closer picture, we ask for you to please stay on the side to the right or left of the stage for your photos. Also, each student will pause and turn to the audience when receiving their diploma for a great photo opportunity. We ask that you kindly silence your cell phones and ask you to stay seated as the processional begins so that all present can see and enjoy the ceremony that our graduates have put together for all of you. At the end of the ceremony, the students will exit out the east doors and greet family members and friends in the quad area outside. Thank you for your cooperation and enjoy your graduate success. At this time, will you please remain seated while we welcome the graduating class of 2022. II, who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Please be seated. Before we begin tonight's program, I would like to give special thanks to the Clark Intermediate Band under the direction of Mr. Christopher Watson for providing the wonderful musical entertainment preceding tonight's ceremony. Joining the many families and friends of our graduating seniors tonight are various officials representing the Clovis Unified School District. We are very fortunate to have an outstanding group of community leaders who serve as members of our governing board. Their guidance and support, coupled with the leadership of our district administration, make Clovis Unified an exemplary district, a district that truly values alternative education and is extremely proud to be a part of it. Please join me in welcoming the Clovis Unified School District Governing Board members who were able to join us today. Board Vice President David Dufresne, Board Member Hugh Autry, it also gives me great pleasure to introduce representatives of the Clovis Unified School District administrative team who provide the support that allows us to run these successful alternative education programs. With us today, our District Superintendent, Dr. Emer O'Brien, Deputy Superintendent Norm Anderson, Associate Superintendent of School Leadership, Corinne Fulmer, Assistant Superintendent of Educational Services, Steve France. Representing the Alternative Education Administrative staff to my left is the Principal of Clovis Community Day School, Monica Castillo. We would also like to recognize the Principal for Gateway, Mr. Steve Pagani. Mr. Pagani recently had neck surgery, and this is his first week back. And in a normal year, Mr. Pagani would be up here leading the graduation. We're thankful that he was able to be here tonight to celebrate our graduates. On behalf of our graduating seniors, I would like to give a special recognition to the counseling, teaching, and other staff of alternative education. Our graduates would not be here tonight if it were not for the efforts and support of these dedicated people. At this time, would the counselors, teachers, and support staffs from Gateway and Clovis Community Day School please stand and be recognized? Thank you for being with us this evening. A graduation ceremony is always such a special occasion, a culmination of years of hard work, goals attained, and the acknowledgement of success achieved. So it is only fitting that tonight we commemorate the road that we have all traveled together these last few years. You, the class of 2022, has demonstrated a level of resiliency in the last 2 years because you had to. It's often said that kids are more resilient than adults give them credit for. That is a fact. I implore you, please continue to build your resiliency by expanding your horizons and trying new things. Thank you for staying positive and flexible during a couple of strange and difficult years. Keep those attitudes. In the years ahead, plans change, whether it's with school, work, or home. You will be forever reaching for that positive and flexible attitude. Ultimately, you're confident enough to try new things and are resilient enough to roll with the punches, and that's when good things happen. This class of 2022 had every chance to feel sorry for themselves or mourn what was lost, but you chose to practice gratitude. And remember that each day is a chance to choose something greater. It's not only about the big choices that shape our lives, but each small decision that contributes to an overarching picture of what we ultimately become. Life is imperfect. Life comes with its hurdles, its low points, and apparently it also comes with a global pandemic every once in a while. Years in life are like chapters in a book. This chapter has been page-turning, keeping us all on the edge of our seats with its twists and turns. Today marks the last page in your high school chapter. Tomorrow, another one begins. I'm so very excited for your futures. Your life is a remarkable occasion, and I have no doubt you will rise to it. I am exceptionally proud of the class of 2022 for many things. And as you're off, getting to where you need to be, congratulations and the best of luck to each and every one of you. And now I'd like to invite Monica Castillo to the stage to introduce the class speakers for this evening.
I'm Monica Castillo, principal of Clovis Community Day School. A very special part of our graduation ceremony has traditionally been the student speakers. Our first speaker this evening is Savannah Hayes. Savannah started at Gateway during the second semester of her junior year. She plans to major in psychology and minor in business. She will attend Fresno Community College and then transfer to Fresno State. Savannah aspires to become a psychologist.
Welcome class of 2022. Although Gateway has been my school for about 2 years, my story didn't start here. When I was a freshman and sophomore at Highweaver High School, I found out that friends are not really what they seem to be. Realizing this, I started to become depressed and was later diagnosed with bipolar disorder. I wanted to forget everything, and I just started to run with the wrong crowd and skip school. It got to the point where police officers showed up to my mom's work for truancy. When I did go to school, I was always fighting and getting suspended. There were times when I wanted to stop so bad and do better, but I always ended up right back in the deep end. Sophomore year came around and I ended up at Clovis East and COVID hit, and I finished my sophomore year on Zoom. Junior year, I transferred to Gateway High School, and we were still on Zoom and I was still failing. I complained to Ms. Bay and Becca about how I wasn't going to graduate and how I might as well give up. But they told me they believed in me and I could do it. When we finally went back to school, it was my senior year and it was the best year of my life. My grades went up and I got all the credits I needed to graduate, and I met some new people here and they made my life at school a blast. If I can go back in time and get advice to a younger me, it would simply be to believe in yourself. You cannot get anywhere if you don't believe that you can do it. One of the things that my teachers and administrators have taught me was to believe you can do it. Yes, it's going to be hard and you might feel like it's impossible, but it is possible. Gateway has taught me that you can always be a better person than you were years ago or even months ago, no matter your background. No matter what you've done in the past, you get a second chance here at Gateway and you have a chance to make it better than it was. The key to success is communication. Someone once told me that closed mouths do not get fed, and so next time you're scared of asking that question in class, just ask it. Because if you don't ask that question, you might never know the answer. When you need help with schoolwork, ask for help because you'll be in one spot struggling to figure it out and nothing will ever come from it. I think that's where students mess up. They don't communicate with teachers and they don't ask for help and they end up failing because they have that, oh well, I can do it some other time mentality. Then they just end up forgetting about it and it becomes a habit. I would like to thank the teachers who helped me along the way and to all the nice people I've met while I was here. A big thanks to Ms. Vang, Mr. Pagani, and Becca, and Ms. Bonzel for all the support they gave me and for seeing me for the person I am. I would like to especially thank my family for pushing me and supporting me so much, and I'm so sorry for all the pain I have caused, but I'm here now and I'm a better person than I was before.
Our second speaker for the night is Nasiba Aguirre. Nasiba started at Gateway in the fall of 2021. She will be attending Fresno City College where she plans on studying psychology, counseling, and eventually law. Nasiba aspires to become a lawyer.
Good evening to you all and thank you for coming. I came to Clovis Unified in the fall of 2031 from Togo, West Africa, with my limited English, which I learned as a second language there, French being my first language. In Africa, we are expected to learn English from the 6th grade until high school. The teaching system there is different from here. We have no laptops at our school. We take notes by hand from the lectures, and we have very little verbal practice in English. Of course, it hasn't been easy for me, being a new student at an American school. When I came here, everything was spoken too fast, and English in America sounded different and hard to understand. I also had to learn to use the computer for my classes and to make friends with my classmates. But I am proud of what I have been able to accomplish so far here at Gateway. As I celebrate this achievement, the biggest reward is having my family with me today. Before today, I didn't appreciate the importance of graduating from high school. Now I am going to college and will attend Fresno City College in the fall of 2022. I want to study psychology and counseling and eventually law. College in the fall, I want to study psychology and eventually law. I want to take this opportunity to express my love and appreciation for people who have helped me. I'm truly grateful for everything all of you have done for me. I would like to specifically thank teachers who have helped me, who have supported me, who have appreciated me since I came to Gateway. Mrs. Gonzalez, thank you for willing to be my mentor and believing in me. Your trust and direction help bringing out the best in me. It is your support and motivation that inspire me to work on my shortcomings and enhance my English skills. Your advice and supervision paved a way for my learning. I also want to thank Mrs. Chance, Mr. Anderson, Mr. Fisher, Mrs. Matucci, and to Coach Hansen, who has a diverse sport program that includes students who like to compete. I am one of them. Sports is where I meet other students and start to feel comfortable with my English. I would also like to say thank you to my mom, who helped me in everything, in every moment and every time I called her, she was there for me. As for my dad, who cannot be here tonight in person, I hope you are as proud and happy for me and my accomplishment. To all of you who made this diploma possible, I hope you are proud and happy for me as I am tonight. This achievement would not have been possible without all your support. Thank you for listening.
Our last speaker for this evening is Samuel Montanez. has been at Gateway for 2 years. He will serve our country after he graduates. Samuel's goal is to complete 20 years of active service with the Army and then work in the police force.
Good evening. My name is Samuel Montanez. I've been at Gateway for the last 2 years, and I would like to start off by saying that being here has taught me so many valuable lessons that I will continue to carry with me throughout the rest of my life. I've first off learned to never give up, always strive to reach my goals, and that no matter what, I will always have someone in my corner to support me. I'm honestly surprised that I've made it this far, because my whole life and my experiences with school have not been the greatest. I was quite the troublemaker, but since being here, it has shown me that there is still time for change. It has been a wild ride getting through high school, and it's definitely not been easy. I started off at Gateway trying to sober myself up from drugs and alcohol because the time that I had spent doing them had destroyed me both mentally and physically. I had just never had the courage to ask anyone for help until it had been too late. I overdosed the summer before I came to Gateway and had done something that had landed me on a probation. My life was spiraling downwards fast, but I had come to Gateway with the intent to make my life better, not just for me, but for the people that were there with me when I was at my lowest, because I had seen how badly it was hurting them to see me mess up and fail. And I wanted to prove to people that your past doesn't define you, and you can always change your circumstances if you try hard enough. I've always struggled with my grades, but that all changed when I got here. I started to thrive. I began to get straight A's and really saw a difference in my quality of life. I got sober and things were starting to look good. And since I've been here, I've never looked back. I found a group of people who love me and will be by my side whenever I need them. I'm feeling very conflicted at this moment though. I've found so much potential within myself and I've tried so hard to make it to where I am now that I just don't want to mess it up. I'm feeling as if my time wasn't necessarily wasted, but that I should have done a bit more and strive to be a bit greater. But that's what the future's for, am I right? I still remember my first day of my freshman year. Everyone was saying to me to be careful and make good choices because that graduation day is just going to sneak up right on you. And as I stand here before you, I don't even know what to think. I look back on my time in high school and I'm amazed by how much I have changed, and it makes me proud to have finally accomplished it. I'd like to thank my mom for never giving up on me when things have gotten tough. I put her through a lot, and without her being my main support or my best friend, I wouldn't be here today. I would also like to thank my teachers for keeping their classrooms so positive and always trying to make the days better, whether that be by joking around with us or lending a helping hand when we needed it. As I'm ending my time with you all tonight, I would like to acknowledge the people that have helped me throughout my journey and will continue to support me. I'd like to thank Michelle, Julie, Serafina, Logan, Daniel, and Millie. Thank you for being here, and I couldn't have done this alone.
Thank you to our class speakers. I'd like to introduce Cho Vang, head counselor at Gateway High School.
Good evening. I am Cho Vang, head counselor at Gateway High School. We are grateful to live in a community that cares deeply for our students. They benefit directly from scholarships provided by the Fresno and Clovis communities. Our scholarship sponsors tonight are Clovis Kiwanis and Gateway High School. The Clovis Kiwanis scholarship recipient is Savannah Hayes. Savannah plans to major in psychology and minor in business. She will attend Fresno Community College and then transfer to Fresno State. Savannah aspires to become a psychologist. Savannah Hayes. Our Gateway Scholarship recipients are George Garcia. Attending Clovis Community College in the fall, he plans on becoming a medical receptionist. George Garcia. Our second Gateway Scholarship recipient is Danielle Moore.
Danielle would like to attend Clovis Community College. She would like to work in the field of technology. Danielle Moore. At this time, I would like to honor our two seniors who have plans to serve our country after graduation. Samuel Montanez and Skylar Hargrove, please stand. Samuel and Skylar have both enlisted with the United States Army. Thank you.
And now at this time, I would like to invite to the stage representatives of our governing board to join us for the distribution of diplomas. Before we distribute the diplomas, I would ask that you consider all of our guests in the audience by not blocking the vision of others and remain in your seats until the graduates have exited the building.
Mark Anthony Rios Jr. Alon Haskett Meyer. Rosa Madrano. Jose Hernandez. Joaquin Manuel Acevedo. Harley Louise Mitchell. Devin Zamudio. Quadir Jackson. Mazzy Daigle. Patricia Janine Garcia. Aiden Siebert. Sabrina Elizabeth Fenn. Nathaniel Joseph Goodwin. Autumn Sky Paradise. Alexa Luque Woodius. Elijah Matthew Chavez. Daniel Anthony Goodwin Martinez. Alex Teixeira. Emily Alyssa Reese. Nathan Osuna. Jonathan Vidalis. Adam Aldaco. Teresa Victoria De La Torre. Brandy Medina. Roman Alberto Ariana. Alexis and Marie Aguilera. Jude Lopiccolo. Miguel Cabrera. Kaleo Christopher Akpala. Stephen Helm III. Kenna Matea Isa. Tyler Joseph Beggs. Victor King. Gisela Ariana Carvalho. Elijah Lee Pointer. Zoe Louise Nadine O'Ryan. Gage Ivan Mason. Skylar Hargrove. Gracie Marie Sories. Jeremiah Kyrie Carr. Savannah Rose Hayes. Samuel Montanez II. Nasiba Agaberry. Danielle Kirsten Moore. George Jacob Garcia. Josiah Matthew Sahagan.
Dr. O'Brien and the governing board members, I hereby verify that our graduates have met all of the mandated academic criteria and requirements set forth by the state of California and the Clovis Unified School District. I hereby certify their diplomas and pronounce them as graduates. It is my pleasure to present to you the 2022 graduates from Gateway High School and Clovis Community Day School.